If you're someone who wants to lose weight and you crave cakes, all these different types of sweets, I challenge you to try a bag of frozen berries that sits in the fridge for a few hours and melts down into the most ridiculous, mushy goodness you've ever had. And as soon as you take a few bites of that, you are gonna completely forget about whatever it was that you normally like to eat that is definitely not good for you or for your waistline. I personally like the medley because you get a bunch of different fruits. I also like cherries because cherries have melatonin in them, so at nighttime you actually sleep better after eating a bag of frozen cherries.
3 ways for you to lose weight without diet or exercise. Number 1, drink a gallon or 4 litres of water. Water is fantastic for fat burning. Number 2.
Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Master Teacher of Attraction, and I saw that people were looking, and it's more than one person asking this question, and what they wanted to know was how to lose weight permanently and naturally. Okay, so we ain't talking about no lemon pills where everybody is talking about on YouTube. And when I say lemon pills, there are literally a whole bunch of videos on YouTube. Okay, and this is what I need you to understand. You need to stop. This is the number one first thing. The number one first thing per. Okay, now listen to what I'm saying. You listening? Okay. There are people out here putting out whack videos talking about how a lemon pill can make you lose weight 30 pounds in 2 hours. Okay. And people are hitting the like button. You got to stop listening to the BS. Because the BS is a load of crap. Okay? All these pills, all these not get rich quick, but lose weight quick schemes out on the internet. All these products. Now, there's some FDA approved drugs and little formulas that they are coming out with, and then people on TikTok start promoting them, saying, "Oh, I was able to lose weight and I can eat cornbread." You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be you don't want to be caught up in that trick box. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell you like how I told myself. You see, that's me in the background. Okay, that's me in the background. Let me go ahead and get my. Okay, so this is me in the background. Okay, on this side right here, man, this girl did me dirty. Okay, but I had to accept the fact that I put myself into that situation. Okay, she had me driving around thinking I was the only dude or whatever, and then she was putting a lot of mental anguish on my mind. Okay, and one of the universal laws is as above, so below. So if your mind is stressed out, your body is gonna be stressed out. Okay, so one of the we already went through number one. The next biggest thing, if you're trying to lose weight and keep it off naturally and permanently without all these scams out here and FDA approved weapons of mass destruction is pretty much what I'm going to call them. And amphetamine is one of them. If you look up amphetamine, that's what skinny women have been taking. I found out about a couple years ago. Skinny women are taking it and they're putting on unhealthy amounts of fat and calling it thick because it's dudes out here that they attracted to obese women. Okay, and that's the easier route to take instead of actually doing the right work to actually not just lose weight but do it in a healthy way. It gets you to the state of being healthy. Okay, and that's why in my course I'm always talking about weight loss, but I'm always talking about nutrition. Okay, nutrition is very important when it comes to losing weight. The next thing I would have to say if you're trying to lose weight naturally and permanently is to stop paying attention to calories. Okay. So you see me in the background. Let's get back to that. And then we're gonna get back to that calorie thing. All right. I be having so much information for y'all, man, that I just want to spill out into y'all. It's crazy. So I get excited. So I was going through it. You know what I'm saying? Girl did me dirty. So y'all can see why I look so depressed on this side. You know, I ain't had no six pack, skinny fat. So metabolism was kind of all over the place, which it might be going on with you too as well. So what I did to fix that, okay, I changed my mental perception. I had to accept what was going on first, okay? I had to get my mind right. Don't y'all remember like some of the TV shows like back in the 2000s, and then you also had the 90s, and in some of those, like Friday for instance, they was talking. It's okay. So Friday and Smokey was talking about, oh, you gotta get your mind right. Okay, that applies to this situation. Okay, whenever you trying to break bad habits, you got to accept what the hell you put yourself into. Okay, and stop pointing the finger at everybody else. You put yourself into that situation. You the reason you 300 pounds. You the reason you 250 pounds and you can't see your six pack. Okay, you went for the lies and you took the bull crap. In the Bible, it explains, you know, it gives a list of things to eat. So why are there people talking about we need to be vegan and it's in the Bible? That's a lie. Okay, but the devil loves confusion. So my whole goal of this channel, in this video and all the rest of the videos that I made in the past and going forward, is to unclutter all that fusion, because this channel is going to hold the truth. Okay, I'm not trying to give you the easy way. I'm trying to give you what works, and I'm giving you the proof, as you can see in the background. Okay, my name is Cameron McCullough, aka Master Teacher of Attraction. If this mouth is moving, it's moving the truth. Okay, so I had to get my mind right. That started the catalyst. I started getting workout equipment for home. I started looking up information about eating healthier. And then I came across protein. Protein is so fascinating within the human body because it's so needed. It's so needed. Even if you get to a threshold where you're good on protein and you meet your daily requirement, which is so important to lose weight if you're trying to do it naturally and permanently, because the protein helps keep it off. You see what I'm saying? Your body needs protein so much. If you went without protein, like what a lot of vegans do, because they do a macro diet mainly consisting of 80% carbs, 20% fat, and then 20% protein. Okay, and then some most of the time it's just 100-0-0 when it comes to proteins, carbs, and fats. Okay, they just stop eating meat, and then they tell another lie that the devil tries to confuse us with, and say that we can get complete protein from vegetables. Okay, a herbivore can get protein from vegetables. We get the protein from them because we eat them. Okay, that's what's going on. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, good. Because if you get in that course, that's what I'm going to tell you. You trying to keep the weight off, right? Permanently, naturally, right? All right. So you're going to have to do these things. Do these things what I'm telling you. I'm not lying to you. If I'm lying, I'm flying. And I'm in this car. I'm not flying. Okay? So protein. Another thing is fat. A lot of us, we get insulin resistant. You get things like acanthosis. I recently just did an experiment. Let me show you guys. And you guys, hold on. You guys see that? That's from the experiment. That's what you call acanthosis. Darkening of the skin, and it starts to inflame. You get it on the folds of your skin. So right now, I'm I'm pretty much going to heal it myself. And this is how I come up with the information, of course. I know it's kind of like self-destructive or whatever, but I want to make sure that what I'm saying is true, and I test it before I tell you. Ain't that what you want? You want some information that's tested and proven, right? That's why I got it in my course. So next time y'all see my elbow, inside my elbow right here, it's going to be gone. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the protein and the fat, and I'm going to cut down the carbs. It was a lot of sugar, you see what I'm saying, in the form of fructose. Okay, a whole bunch of sugary drinks, sugary ice cream. You see what I'm saying? When you getting too much sugar in your diet, this is what happens. Acanthosis, a sign, pre-diabetes or diabetes, type 2. And diabetes type 3, there's research coming out now that is dementia. So too much sugar within the human body is bad. So permanently, if you're trying to keep that weight off, you're going to have to get your sugar levels in control. I'm showing you right here on the fold of my skin what acanthosis is, to see, like, that's one way to tell you just intaking too much sugar. I was intaking almost, on some days, at least, I'm going to just go with the at least, 150 carbs in the form of sugar. That's too much sugar. The body, that's too much for the body in your bloodstream. Okay? So you got to get that under control. And you replace it with protein and fat. Fat is an energy source that the body uses. Okay? There was one time that I experimented with energy sources, and I went to the gym to play basketball. What I did was I brought orange juice, okay, which is fructose, fruit sugar. And then I started experimenting with milk, okay, in the form of raw milk. And then that brand that I told you guys in my course, okay, it's vat pasteurized milk. So it's not store-bought milk or just organic, ultra pasteurized milk, all right? And it's whole fat milk. So I tested those two things. The fatty acids within the fats outperformed the fructose from the orange juice. Okay, I was able to go longer, playing full court games. I was able to go back to back to back to back because we was handing out L's. You see what I'm saying? So we had to keep handing them out. We couldn't get tired. So I didn't go opt out for water or milk or water or orange juice because I wanted to keep handing out L's. The fatty acids within that milk is what kept me going. Okay, before civilizations and these things, we was hunting, and hunting requires long periods of endurance. Okay, so that's where your fatty acids come into play. Go look this stuff up if you think I'm lying, and just like I said, if I'm lying, I'm flying, but I'm still here. You dig? So go look up fatty acids, see what it's for. That's a long-term energy. It's like higher gears within a car. And then the fructose and the sugar is like your first gear. It'll get you there quick, but then, you know what I'm saying, the higher you go into the gears, it maintains you. It don't get you up to speed because you're already maintained. You see what I'm saying? And if you're trying to keep the weight off naturally and permanently, you're trying to maintain your blood sugar. You're not trying to have it go up and down, up and down, up and down. And that's the beauty with a combination of protein and fat. With protein, there's a thing called gluconeogenesis. And it will convert that protein into glucose. Okay, so your body does use glucose. You couldn't go without glucose even if you cut it out all your diet. You see what I'm saying? But dig this and check this out. It turns it into that glucose, the precise amount that it needs, with all the variables within the environment, your exercise levels at that particular time. The human body is amazing. Okay, it knows more than you. That's why I call it organic intelligence. Okay. See, we try to consciously try to look for answers outside when the Bible says that the kingdom of God is within. The intelligence is already here, people, ladies and gentlemen. All we got to do is just stop trying to get in the way of it and listen. There's a yin and yang symbol, okay? White and on the black side. The white side is the light side. Yang. The dark side is yin, okay? And then there's dots on the inside of them. On the white side, it's a black dot. On the black side, it's a white dot. Those dots are on the inside of you. It's called the anima, and it's called the animus. The animus is the masculine dot for inside the feminine woman. The anima is the feminine on the inside of masculine man. Okay, or whatever species it is. This is universal law that I'm talking about. So it's transferable. You go here, there you are. Okay, so your body is just completely amazing. They try to copy things and try to manipulate this body that God made, and God made across all the animal kingdom. Okay, look at the way these trees respond to the fall. That's God doing that. That's God doing that. God designed it that way. Just like he designed our body to utilize a protein, and whenever our body needs extra energy, it can do gluconeogenesis, or it can use fat, and we don't mess up our metabolism. Okay, another thing with sugar, y'all didn't know I was gonna give y'all all this game for free. Okay, but most of the game isn't. Just imagine if I'm giving you this here, what's in the course. Okay, so get the course. But the other thing with sugar is that it's a yin, or it's a alkaline substance. Okay, the second part of the digestive system, this is the first part, the mouth, saliva, enzymes. You got amylase, okay, breaks down protein, or tweaking. Amylase breaks down carbohydrates, sugars, okay. And then you got protease, breaks down protein. And then you got lipase, breaks down fats. Okay, this is what I need you to understand. When that sugar comes in large amounts into your stomach, what pH do you need your stomach to be at to digest food? You need it to be acidic, right? So why is everybody telling you to keep it alkaline? Why is everybody telling you to take Tums when that makes your stomach sour? You see what I'm saying? They already know what they're doing. So you want to, know first you want to know what's going on. And then once you know what's going on, then you be able to keep yourself together and keep the bullshit out. Okay? Stop taking Tums for a sour stomach. It's just going to make it sour. In a natural, homeostatic environment within your body, your stomach needs to be sour. Most parts of I said sour. It needs to be acidic. Okay? A lot of people that are having issues with weight and getting stuck, losing the weight or the fat or they big old pot belly, is because of digestive upset and imbalance. Y'all drinking all these alkaline waters that's like 9 pH. That's damn near close to bleach. You might as well drink some bleach at that point. You see what I'm saying? And since we're talking about water, y'all be drinking way too much water, or you don't drink enough. Y'all all over the place with it. When it comes to water and intaking it, first of all, you want to make sure it got some minerals in there. Get you some mineral waters. Okay, get you some mineral waters. Get you some milk. Okay, those type of things help hydrate you. And understand that water by itself does not hydrate your body. Just like when you're doing your hair. Okay, we used to do 360 waves back in the days. Or I did it. Okay, so what you will want to do is you hydrate with the water. Okay, and then you seal it in. You lock in that moisture with a lipid or a fatty substance or a wax. Okay, and that's what we use Murray's for. I almost said fur. That's what you use that Murray's for, which is a waxy substance. It seals it in. You understand what I'm saying? So you need both water and to make sure you're maintaining your fat intake. Okay? It should be apparent that fat is not out here killing us. Now, there's another thing I need you to know if you're trying to lose weight permanently and naturally. Okay? You need to stop intaking every goddamn day these seed oils, vegetable oils, Crisco's. I know it's cheap, but it's made to be cheap. Let's just put it like that, because they know that it's bad for your body. It'll cause all types of issues. It'll lower your metabolism. Hormonally, it's gonna mess you up. You mess around and get fibroids, and then your doctor it's telling you, oh, we don't know why you got fibroids. You a damn lie. Stop ingesting them damn seed oils every day. Now, the human body is amazing because it has the ability to filter all this bull crap out that is put into our water, our food, all this crap. Okay, but it comes to a certain point, a certain toxicity level, and it builds up to where the body can't handle all this stuff no more. Okay, it never has a time to rest from all this detoxification. Okay, so that's the thing I need y'all to understand. If y'all gonna do something, there ain't nothing wrong with doing it every once in a while. If you want to have some chicken nuggets from Wendy's, and they cooking in seed oils, so hey, it ain't gonna kill you doing it every now and then. Just like if weed ain't gonna kill you doing it every now and then, but it gets to the point where we doing things that we know we shouldn't be doing because we know it's detrimental to our health. We can feel it as soon as we do it. As soon as we do that particular thing or eat that particular thing, we can feel our energy level just hit. We call it the itis, and it just hit the tanks. It just hit the tanks, man. We can feel it as soon as we do it or eat it, and we jacked up for the rest of the day or a couple of hours at least. So our body tell us when something is wrong. Pretty much right then and there. Tell us something is wrong and need to get fixed. Okay? So, look, this coming up on 22 minutes. I think I gave a good presentation in nuggets outside of the course. The Last Damn Guide to Weight Management that you guys can go ahead and get. So you can keep it all permanently. That'd be another thing. Go ahead and get that course, man. That way you always got the information in an organized fashion. And when you're going through an issue, you can just go to the solution. Oh, you having this problem? Here's the solution right here. I got a section in there where it has the principles that you want to maintain when you're trying to get your body back together. Just like for things like this. What do I do when I have acanthosis? I already know what to do. It's in the course. Okay? Some of the stuff I said here in this video. So if you want to stop getting lied to about weight loss, nutrition, anything about it, remember to hit that like button down beneath this video. Go purchase the course if you want it all in an organized fashion, so you ain't gotta look all over my channel for the information. Or if you don't want to do that, go ahead and watch another video on my channel. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell.